What up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream. If you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to it like a podcast. I wonder if I go like that, if it will. I still don't understand why it's all mirrored, but Robotech, dude, thanks for the gifts. Guys, Edu, Robotech sent a bunch of rad gifts. This light, look at this thing. Look how sick that is. So, dude, big shout out. People are going to bring it up, and I'm going to bring it up in the live stream. But, dude, so I went to grab one that I've already pulled this back off of. The back it's a little tricky. But if you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to it like a podcast. We get together twice a week, and I'm here to answer snowboard questions. Anything about resorts, where I'm going, what gear I rock, all that type of stuff. I'm excited to try this scraper, man. The mustache scraper. I love it. The stash scraper. The kids loved their Darth Vader and Elephant too. Robotech, you rock so much. Brian, how we doing? Logan. Thrill Seeker, good to see you. It's been a minute. Welcome to the live stream. As you guys all trickle in here, I'm going to just peel apart all this stuff that Robotech sent me real quick. I have a question for him about what this thing is. He hasn't replied back since I've started thanking him for the gift. He sent me a huge old care package, a ton of these glow lights. Roman said, I love the light. Roman gets to stay up on the live stream a little bit. Dawson, what up? What time Keystone tomorrow, bro? I will be at Keystone around 9 tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be doing school marm laps, maybe some park. My ankle's still pretty irritated. I was riding at Winter Park today. And I could get like board slides and some simple stuff, but if I put a lot of pressure in one section of my, like primarily on my ankle, it was not very happy. It's kind of a bummer. Keystone or Breckenridge? Well, Breck's not open yet. I did post a video of me and Roman at Breck a second ago, so if that confuses you guys, I'm sorry. Breck opens on Friday, and I'll be going to Breck on Friday, and Copper opens on Friday. I will also be going to Copper on Friday, and then I plan to take Roman out snowboarding this weekend. Probably Saturday if Copper's not like too crazy. That little dude is ready to snowboard, so get him out there. What about swim lessons? What about them? What's this thing, Robotech, if you're on the live stream? Because it doesn't fit in the... Is it a big scraper? Does it just sit somewhere? Buckhouse Industries. Let's go. Keep evolving. What's up, Masked Killer? I gotta ship your sticker. I have your email, and I have not shipped it yet. I apologize. I'm actually gonna pull that up so I don't forget. Actually, I'm gonna write it down on my to-do list. But I've been meaning to ship it. I have a ton of sticker orders. If you guys haven't grabbed Evolution stickers yet, what are you doing? Got the ski version, snowboard version for anyone out there. Roman Dog, thanks for the $800 donation. Roman loves to jump in the chat and drop donos for dad. Dun, 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 dun. I was gonna grab the sticker link for you guys. Is what I was gonna do. We made a video for you, Robotech. I'll try and post it. I'll try and edit. I'm gonna write that down. I got so much going on, especially since I'm the editor of the channel. Now that Cody's gone, and obviously I post a ton of short form, and I also post long form, and I gotta go snowboard, and I'm a dad, all this sort of stuff. So I got a lot going on. I gotta find a cool spot for this. I'm gonna have some cool spots for those things. Dude, you hooked it up. Andrew, I gotta look at your email, man. I've been swamped, but also I gotta reply to you about some stuff too. What's the best deal right now on best place to ride? Best place to ride right now is definitely Keystone. Best deal, I would probably think a Basin. I don't know what a Winter Park Day Pass cost, but sadly, a lot of these places charge like full season price, even in the early season. So you're going to be paying a pretty penny if you're buying a day pass. I have an old Solomon 350 from maybe 20 years ago. Is the Assassin the replacement of it? I think I'm due for an upgrade. Definitely due for an upgrade. I have no idea if the Assassin's the upgrade for that. I've had a Solomon in the past and I loved my Solomon. It was like my first like real snowboard. I want to kind of bust that board out and see if it rips still. But yeah, I say every like 5 years it's good to upgrade a board because technology changes, things get better with snowboards, they have better cores, things like that. So kind of updating your gear with the current times isn't a bad move. I mean, I'm actually about to take out, I got a $10 Goodwill snowboard. It's a whole Lamar setup, Lamar bindings, Lamar board. It's in great shape, $10. And I'm going to go out and make a video like comparing like a Goodwill snowboard versus a real snowboard. And that Lamar board has got to be from like the 90s. So really excited about that. Gear Geek, good to see you. It has been a while. Good to be back. Good to have you back. How was Winter Park? They took out a lot of park features. At least from like they took out 2 rails from what I saw, which is kind of a bummer, but it was good. I had a fun day at Winter Park. Have you heard Toyo's bringing back the FJ? I have heard about that. I liked that my FJ kind of was holding its value well because it was a classic. I still think the classic FJs are gonna hold their value. The new ones look a little different. You can also get them like 2 different versions, like 2 different looks in the new ones. But I did see it. Love the FJ. Mine was squeaking so bad, and I had to just go get a belt replaced on it. And 1, it was cheap, but 2, it's so nice when I start the car and it doesn't squeak. The squeak was driving me insane. How much snow are you guys getting right now? None, sadly. It's been pretty warm. I think we're going to get like one day coming up, we're going to get like an inch of snow. But it is warm and sunny, which I don't mind. I like warm and sunny snow. Our snow will come. It comes every year. I've lived up here this is my 17th winter, and snow has never not come. So I'm not too worried. Western Colorado has no snow. I'm sorry. No way, I love the FJ. I'll buy it if it's reasonable. I've contemplated getting rid of my FJ just because they hold the value so well. It's like, man, I could literally sell my FJ for what I bought it for. It's like, it's kind of cool. Quick option on Mercury versus Orca as an only board. I do not recommend having the Orca as a primary snowboard. The only time I've ever enjoyed the Orca was in really, really deep powder. I've never enjoyed riding the Orca, and I have the Orca split. I've never enjoyed riding it on hard pack, but I've ridden like Orcas. I'm not the biggest fan of the Orca. I'm not gonna lie. Especially as like a daily driver. I don't think that board's a daily driver. Like steep and deep, it will perform well, but that's the only time I've been able to be like, okay, I'm liking this board a little bit and being able to ride it well. Got to get back to homework. All right, Gear Geek, get it. Doing the snow dance. Neverland, and I saw your message. Oh, I saw that you messaged me. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm busy, guys. Oh, it's kicking in full force. I feel like I've been managing a lot of what's been going on specifically in my life. I mean, big shout out to Bobby. She stepped in and she's been handling all the sticker orders, all of the orders she's been a rock star with. So big shout out to her. But also like just stepping up at the house with the season kicking off, because like this is going to be the best year we've ever had. This is the 10th year of making snowboard YouTube content. It's just snowboard content in general. It's like crazy. YouTube's my main platform. This is like the bread and butter. This is why I've been able to do snowboarding for a living. But man, we're crushing it on TikTok. If you guys didn't know that, if you haven't been checking out the TikTok, we're pulling numbers on TikTok. I have a lot of people come up to me now instead of saying like, "Oh, I love your YouTube videos," they say, "I love your TikToks," and I'm like, I guess I'm a TikToker now. It's pretty crazy. Logan, what up? And then obviously there's the people that watch on every platform, and I really, really appreciate you guys supporting me on everything. What's my favorite snowboard? It's the Burton Custom by far, and I don't want to bust out the new one until my ankle's feeling better. But I have, my office is such a mess. I have a new Burton Custom right over there. Jason, good to see you. Stoked you got the live stream. Have you guys gone out on snow yet? Has anyone gone snowboarding? If you have, has it been A Basin, Keystone? I mean, big pull for the Icon Pass. If you got the Icon, you have two places to go snowboarding: A Basin and Winter Park. Right now, it's only Keystone, but on Friday, Breckenridge opens up for the Epic Pass, and then Copper also opens up for the Epic Pass, which is 3 Icon resorts that you can go shred. Day job shredder. Dude, it was so rad seeing today. Taking some laps, catching up on the lift. Thanks for the Fox donation, dude. You rock. I asked Day Job for a photo, by the way. I was like, "Hey, can I take a photo with you?" So we got a rad photo. Options on the battalion, or opinions on the battalion blow. I don't know. I'll let you know what I think. I'm not ridden this board, but I'll read the labels like most angry influencers and just tell you what I can get from the listing. How's the flow in the custom in POW? I think the flow on the custom is great. Like when I travel, especially to different countries, I'm like, "Hi, I'm bringing one snowboard. I'm bringing my Burton Custom because it can do everything. It can ride those firm icy groomers. It can ride the trees. It can ride the powder. It can ride the park. I think it's the best." Okay, that is not what I searched. Battalion Blow. There it is. Day Job, thanks for that $5 donation, dude. You rock. All right, so it's got the triple base technology, which is like a scoop nose, which is supposed to add, I'm pretty sure it's meant to add float. The flex rating is a 2. That thing is a noodle. Wow, that thing is soft. Shape, jib 3BT. Optimized for park riding and centered based. Centered base means it's like a stronger base, but I think you got to wax it more often. So get some Buckhouse wax for the snowboard. She waxing every 3 to 4 days. Wax is in the description. The core is full. Popular with beach hard. Sidewalls. It is camber, despite it being a noodle. It's meant for freestyle, so it's a park snowboard. Park snowboard only. It's a true twin. It's just a jibby snowboard. It is camber though, so it should have a little bit responsiveness. You'll probably wash out of a lot of landings because it's so soft. I also, this is a personal thing, I hate the design. The design is awful. But just throw a bunch of stickers on it. Austin, good to see you, man. And Dougie. Saw iced tea today. But for $300, by the way, the Battalion Below, $300. It's got a 148. That's a fun jib size, especially on a softboard. $300. That's a pretty cheap snowboard. Ugly snowboard, but cheap. You doing backcountry trips / camps this winter or in the future? Not camps for the backcountry. My wife said be nice. It's you could buy it, you could like it. And my opinion is I think it was a cheap. I think it's just like low effort. It's such a low effort top sheet and base. Sorry. I won't ever do backcountry camps sheerly because of the pure danger of the backcountry. I will absolutely be doing backcountry trips and doing backcountry stuff. Backcountry is extremely dangerous though, guys. So obviously I've taken my avalanche safety classes. I have friends that I trust, and we go in the backcountry together. We do stuff. We're gonna make mistakes. We're not perfect. And obviously accidents can always happen. And so that, like, a lot of what I just said is why, one, I won't take random people in the backcountry. You know, it's got to be like really good buddies. It's got to be people that I trust going out there and everything like that. But I love the backcountry. I think it's amazing. I want to get better and learn more and do more in the backcountry. But man, it's terrifying out there. I'd be a liar. But if you want to ride with me, there is a way to ride with me, and we can get as close to backcountry as we can, because Red Mountain in Canada is massive, has 5 peaks and a ton of rad, gnarly terrain. So if you're an expert rider and you're like, yo, I want to ride something that's basically backcountry with you, come to that. It's an experience camp. It's not really a camp because I'm not coaching. We're just going and riding together. But if you're a beginner or someone that's like getting into snowboarding, you're like, oh, you're going to be too good, I don't want to go. That's not true. I will take laps with you on the greens, on the bunny hills, and the blues. We can just do some groomer laps as well. That's a camp where we just shred together. We hang out. We eat breakfast. We go make some turns. We can go ride some park. We can go ride some trees. We can go ride some big mountain. Obviously, if there's a big skill range, I'm going to take laps with everybody. Maybe we'll start on the greens in the morning and then work our way up to the more gnarly stuff throughout the day. Unless it's a deep pow day, you know, no friends on a pow day. We're going to just go rip the pow with everyone. All-inclusive camp is the cheapest camp you can get. If you have an Icon pass, you actually get $200 off. So it'll be $2,050 for this rad, incredible. Stays covered, food's covered, travel from the airport. You got to get your flight, but travel from the airport to the lodge that we're going to be staying at. Lift tickets, if you don't have an Icon pass, are covered in the full price. You can do it in you can purchase the camp in 3 payments. Someone signed up on the last live stream. I shared the link right there. But if you want to come ride a new resort, I've never been there, so we're gonna go explore it together. I mean, if you do session 2, I will have already explored the mountain. But if you do session 1, you're gonna explore the mountain with me. That is January 10th through the 14th and the 14th through the 18th in Canada, Red Mountain. 5 days, 4 nights, 3 epic days on mountain, all inclusive, all in. Get ready to level up your riding with none other than Johnathan Buckhouse, the YouTube legend. I'm reading the snowboard junkie and stoke master himself. Oh, dude, Jeff, making me blush. This isn't just a trip. It's a full-blown snowboarding experience built in for progression, connection, and non-stop fun. Come on, guys. Come snowboard with me in Canada. I know you want to. Can you bring a snow? Absolutely, you can bring a snow go. You can ski it. We're just shredding together. So I can snowboard and you can ride your snow go, or you can ride your skis. Like, it's not a snowboarder only thing. It's a like, hey, we're gonna go do this trip together, and everyone's gonna benefit because we're partnered with Peak to Creek Adventure Club. So these guys are already doing this trip. And they invited me to bring you guys along. And because their group is already large, we're getting discounted lodging, we're getting discounted lift tickets, we're getting discounted food. Like, we're getting a lot of rad discounts because of our large group of people. So yes, you can bring the snow go. I mean, to do this trip on your own, you would be paying way more than $2,250. Once again, if you have the Epic Pass, you can get a $200 discount off of that. So it's really rad. Come on. Yeah, skiers are welcome. The Beast, come on, come shred with me. I like skiers. What's up? Watching at the gym between sets. Let's go, Nick. My gym is currently unusable. I would love to make it out to the Ice Coast this season. Making me jealous. Jason, you're welcome, man. I'll hand deliver you a board and everything. We still ripping it, man. Still adding days. Hello. I will be buying my helmet soon so I can finally get my sticker. Let's go. What helmet are you getting? I like the Smith Scout. I have that helmet linked in the description. If you need a sticker, Evolution stickers right here. Got the snowboarder, the skier. If you have a new helmet, new snowboard, new gear, and you don't have a sticker on it, what are you even doing? Grab a sticker. I am dropping stickers off at the post office tomorrow. So if you grab stickers tonight on the live stream, they will be shipping tomorrow, and they ship worldwide for free. Do you have any plans to try Minnesota or upper Midwest ski resorts in Wisconsin? So I've hit a good amount of Minnesota and the upper part of Wisconsin. Here's resortskimaps.com. I'm just spamming you guys with links right now. In there is some upper in Wisconsin I still need to hit. I got like upper Wisconsin, but what is this guy? Look across the bay. Who are you? We gotta double check if that's a legit ski resort. We already rode over there. There's some that are on like the border of Wisconsin and Michigan on the Upper Peninsula. I would love to do an Upper Peninsula, like knock out a ton of those resorts up there. Trip. I need a strike mobile and I need a homie. That's what I really need. I'm getting the Insta360 X4. What helmet would you recommend? I have the Smith Scout. That's my favorite one. Definitely the Insta360 X4 is rad. If you use my link for the X4, by the way, which is in the description, I'll throw it in the chat for you too. But if you use my link for the X4, you will get a free invisible pole and a screen cover for the back screen. I'll grab the link for the X4 right here. So free invisible pole. That's always a rad add-on. I think the poles are. I keep seeing you thrash my board, but you put cool stickers on it. If you are flying to Spokane for your Red Mountain, I live right by the airport. Oh, it might be. My heart's hurting. I got like a weird chest pain. Helmet mount, my bad. I will grab, let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find the best helmet. There is a legitimate best helmet mount. And it is these guys. Oh, I don't know why that feels like that. Sorry, give me a second. All right. I think if you click that link, and you want to scroll down to all right, it's a decent scroll. It wasn't a decent scroll a second ago. So you're gonna go past, you start seeing motorcycle pictures, past the motorcycle pictures, next to the skier person. It's a flexible adhesive mount. That's what you want. Flexible adhesive mount is the best helmet mount to get. Thoughts on Powderhorn? It was a ton of fun. Old lifts, but really good mountain. I'd love to ride it on a powder day. Do you have any out of country trips this season? Japan, maybe? I would love to hit Japan. I don't have Canada is my only out of country trip as of right now. Like, things could always change. And I think it's Johan. with the, I think it's like, I don't know that currency. But thanks for the donation. That was your first one with the little smiley face. Thank you so much. I think it's Johan. Thanks for the dono. You rock. Do you have any videos about exercise or stretching? So prepare for the season. I do, Johan. You also dropped that dono. I do. I have. It's in my How to Snowboard playlist. I'm gonna just grab the playlist. I can tell you the title of the video. I'm just out here slinging links. That's not what I want to do. No, that is what I wanted to do. Okay, I think this is the link for the playlist. It's yen from Japan. That's so sick. I'm gonna take that yen and I'm taking it to Japan. I partnered with Mobility Duo 2 years ago, and we made some stretching videos and workout videos together. They are titled, I've made so many how-to videos, which is awesome. Before snowboarding car warm-up is one of them. Before snowboarding daily warm-up is the other one. And they're all in the How to Snowboard playlist. I have 168 videos, by the way, guys, on how to snowboard. So if you're wondering how to get better at snowboarding, that How to Snowboard playlist is one of the best ones to go to. Day, job, shredder, bah, 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 bah. JB, appreciate your encouragement today. Gonna get as many reps on the jump as I can to conquer the fear and have more fun. Let's go, dude. Did you end up hitting it today? By the way, dude, thanks for another $5 donation, dude. I'm gonna give you a fire on the comment reply. Dude, thank you so much for the support. When do you think Colorado will get the first major snowstorm? Last year on Thanksgiving, we got 3 feet. So who knows? How many kinks would you say a DFDFD is? I've heard 2, 3, or 4. Are you talking about the Chris Grenier 9 Club podcast? I listened to that today on my way to Winter Park. I would probably call it they called it a 3 set, which I thought made sense. I usually call it a quad kink because I count so like the down to flat would be 1, and then the flat to down would be 2. So then the down to flat would be 3, and the last one would be 4. So a quad kink is what I would call it. Or I would call it a DFDFDFD. I say quad kink 2. I get why they say 2 or 3 though. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a gnarly rail. So, favorite ski resort? The best ski resort in Colorado is Telluride. My favorite ski resort to go to is Keystone, man. Keystone's got a special place in my heart. I will be at Copper Friday. I'm gonna show up at Breck. I'm gonna do a couple of runs at Breck, and then I'm gonna head over to Copper. I gotta get my top to bottoms. Live stream yawn. Sorry, guys. It happens. I gotta wake up I wake up early every single morning, but I specifically have a phone call tomorrow with Clue at 4 in the morning. They're in Europe. I'm in Colorado, but it's a whole team on hand meeting, which is gonna be cool. So if you don't have Clue bindings though, those are the step-in bindings that I like step in all quick and whatnot with. So best bindings in the game. Keystone's the best. I agree. Come hit East and hit up Stratton in March for some sick snowboarding and Culture Festival. I would love to do that. JB, did you see the Shredbots video release earlier this evening? I did not. I had no idea. Shredbots dropped a video this morning. I'm gonna go to subscriptions. How's the skiing in April? Is that a good time? I think April snowboarding is the raddest. I'm also My birthday's in April, so I love snowboarding on my birthday, but I think April snowboarding is great. I'm trying to find this. Oh, dude, let's go. Trying to find this Shredbots video you're talking about. I don't see it. It's not popping up in my feed. Temps are dropping Thursday. I foresee a few whale sightings in the next couple of weeks. Dude, they've been pumping out snow fast. The fact that Keystone's already top to bottom is crazy. Derek! What up, buddy? I love when the legends jump in the chat. Is there any downside to clue bindings like riding and powder? No, especially not the new ones. They've eliminated a lot of the issues with the step in, like getting some buildup in the heel cup and stuff like that. They have crushed it. But I mean, all of my clips, all my powder clips, I'm rocking clue bindings. Like, I truly actually love these bindings. Like, a lot of people are like, you only ride them because they pay you. Not true. I actually like the bindings. And so, like, I start every video, I flip my board around, I step in and stuff. Like, they're great bindings. Is it the 7th, your birthday? No, my birthday is the 4th. Favorite mountain in Canada? Revelstoke. It's the only one I've been to, so it's the only one I can say is my favorite. But I'll let you know how Red Mountain compares. Yeah, snowboarding in April in Colorado is the best. The Realm. I don't know why it's not popping up in my... There we go. Oh, it's a pretty long video right there, 30 minutes. I got myself a little bit of something to put on while I'm editing. I'll be in Silverthorne next week. What mountain should I hit? Keystone. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got a little V8 energy drink that I'm pounding, trying to... I wanted to go live an hour ago, but then my kids were like, play with me, and I was like, sure. Absolutely. Roman wanted to box. We were boxing. Dang, the Orca sounds underwhelming then. I ride a lot of backcountry, and I was looking for something different than the Mercury I've had. See, look into the Tellus Backslash. I'll grab a link for you. This is what my split board is. I also have like an older model just for a pal board. This thing's a hard charger, man. I really like this board. Oh, that is not a good link. What is going on? Why is this link so gnarly? Let's try this one. Dude, what? These links are like over 500 characters. What is this? This looks like the newer one anyways. Don't be insane. All right. I can't grab the link because everyone's got crazy long links, but it's the Tellus back. Boom. Tellus Backslash. The Orca Destroyer is what I call this thing. Or the Orca Hunter. There's right there, see. I personally really like that snowboard. What do you like more about step-ons or reg snowboard? The thing I like more about the clue bindings than regular bindings is they are regular bindings, but with the step-in option. You could go to the mountain all day and unstrap and strap in with clue bindings. They're a true traditional binding. But at any moment, you pull the little lever, and now you got step-in bindings. It's pretty sick. The heck? What the heck? I could not find clue bindings in any store in Tokyo. I wanted to see if I could touch them before trying them on. That is one downside because they're a startup. You know, they've been around for a couple of years, but they're handmade in Germany. They're really getting their legs underneath them. So unlike major binding companies, you're not gonna be able to just walk into any snowboard shop. On their website, I'm pretty positive you can pop up what stores have clue bindings, but not a lot of places have them in store, which is crazy. Oh, we just got a Venmo donation. Let's go, Dawson. I appreciate it. If you guys donate on Venmo, I get 100% of the donation, and I still read out whatever you write. And unlike on YouTube, if you drop $1 dono, you can't write anything, but on Venmo or Streamlabs, you actually can write something. I'll check Streamlabs real quick, and we got no Streamlabs donos. But Dawson said, "Hey Jonathan, what run does Breck usually open for opening day? I also was told by a Keystone worker that they rushed opening this year. No, they definitely rushed it this year. They wanted to be first to open, because normally they open with they are fully touching trees from side to side, and they pushed it a little bit, but they Keystone can make a ton of snow, so Keystone's doing great. The run that Breck opens up with, let me pull up the map real quick, because believe it or not, I don't know the name off the top of my head. It's the green run on Peak 8. It's it's not 4 o'clock, even though 4 o'clock could be open. It's of course it's blurry. It's the I gotta search it. Springmeyer, there it is, Jason. Thank you. See, you guys know things. Oh no, day job. I'm sorry about that. Roman has not gone snowboarding yet. I plan to hopefully take him this week. Gilson in Pennsylvania has them in their bundles right now. Yeah. And if you go to the Gilson warehouse, you can actually get your hands on a pair of the Freedoms, not the Independents. But yeah, Gilson slinging clues. Not saying that I had to do, not saying I had anything to do with that connection, but I've been hanging out with the Gilson guys a lot. Those dudes are rad. John, I was also at Winter Park today, man. I didn't see you though. Hey, tip for finding a buddy to snowboard with. Logan, jumping in this chat's a great way to do it. Coming to my snowboard camps. I can't tell you how many people have connected through my summer snowboard camp and shred together all winter long. But that's in June, so obviously you don't want to wait till June. The summer snowboard experience, though, I'm doing in January. Is a great way to meet people. So doing experiences, Facebook groups, being a part of this community is a great way to meet people. Just be active in the chat and be like, I'm looking for someone to ride Pacific Northwest or whatever. But there's the link for the summer or the winter January snowboard experience. That's where you can meet a lot of rad shredders. It's a blue until 5 chair, then the green, but I can't tell the difference. Yeah, it's basically a green the whole way. What does Buckhouse wax smell like? I didn't add a scent. It smells like an unscented candle. The Buckhouse wax. Dropped in to just say, hey, gonna watch tomorrow. Aiden, let's go, like a podcast. You rock. You guys see that? The imprintation. I think the final pours are going to end this week. I got to hit Tanner up. Tore my ACL and can't board this year. Bum. Dude, Braden, I am so sorry, man. I hope you heal quick. When do I think top to bottom? I didn't. Last time I was at A Basin, it wasn't looking too hot, but I haven't been there in a minute, and they're very high altitude, so they can probably get it cranked out pretty quick. Chris Dome with a $2 donation. I appreciate you. Hey, Jonathan, love your vids. Keep up the good work. I will. Thank you so much for the support, the $2 donation. That's huge. Coconut, please. Ooh, coconut wax would smell good. Jason, that's a third round of pours or something down the line. Once we start making some profit, we can start adding some additives. But yeah, making the wax smell like something, that's a goal, Jason. That's a down the road goal. Dude, Seed, I am also hyped for them. Thanks for the videos. We'll keep looking forward to them again. Can't watch y'all for years, dude. Braden, I appreciate the years of support. We've been doing this for a long time, guys. A lot of things have changed via like what social media wants, not so much what I would want to do. But it's still really sick. I would love to know something funny. For Keystone, I'm keen on Silver Spoon. It's a solid hard grain, also like Paymaster. I agree, Jason. Hopefully they get Silver Spoon up soon. We should try and hit Monarch's new back edition. I'm definitely going to try and do that this year for sure. In Kinlan, Texas, there's two apartment complexes next to each other. One is called Keystone, the other is called Copper Mountain. That's so funny. Met you back in 2019. I was a lift operator at the bottom of Buttermilk. And you always came through with good vibes. Let's go. It's so sick. I really do have good vibes on the mountain, though. I'm always having fun out there. If I look serious or if you ever catch me like not stoked, I'm probably working or doing a brand deal. That's just a part of the job aspect, but I absolutely love ripping. Chris Dome with another donation. Wait, clue bindings or clue step-ons? Clue bindings are clue step-ons. So clue bindings are bindings that you pull the lever and the high back comes out and you can step back into them, but they still have straps like normal bindings. So I will run, if I'm like about to drop into something gnarly, I'm going to run my clues like normal bindings just to ensure everything's clicked in and good to go. If I'm just lapping groomers, I'm running the clues as step-ons all day. Like today at Winter Park, I ran them as step-ons the whole day. I watch every video. I hope to see you sometime at Keystone, dude. It would be sick. You definitely will see me at Keystone. I ride a lot of Keystone. Pretty sure Silver Spoon is open. I could be wrong. Oh, wait, no. Silver Spoon is open. I was thinking Spring Dipper is what I was thinking, Dawson. You're correct. Silver Spoon is now fully open because they opened the top of it. I'll see you at Breck opening day. Yes. Early, if you're out there early enough in the morning. I'm going to go early in the morning. I don't know if I know Brett Keller. I got to see his face. How come my wife is not in my videos that often? You know, she didn't choose the life to be a YouTuber type thing. She'll be in some of the family videos, but it's just not her thing, and it's not my thing to make people. It is really not my thing to make people do stuff that they don't want to do. If you come to my snowboard camp or you do anything with me, you will know I am not the like, come on, man, hey, and shove the camera in your face, things like that. A lot of people, when they ride with me, they're like actually shocked that, I mean, I'll do my talking thing, I'll do all the stuff I need to do, but I'm like, I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to go do it. And I'm not going to make you be a part of everything. I might ask people to hold the camera if they're like my homies and stuff, but yeah, not a fan of shoving a camera in my face, especially the person that I sleep with every single night. That'd be a good way to get something shoved into my face if I just kept bugging her. Dude, Tom, I really appreciate that. I try to be the best husband and father I can be. You know, it's her job to pull me back into the family life because I'm a grinder, guys. I don't want to say I'm a workaholic, but like I absolutely love what I do and I can do it all day. I can wake up at 3 and do it till I woke up at 3 this morning. I've been working. And I honestly, I wish I got to spend a little bit more time with the kids today. But we're approaching 9 p.m. in Colorado, 3 a.m. to 9 p.m. We've been grinding today. If I didn't have to drop off our ballots at the ballot box today, it was our county's little voting today. I would have got more family time in. But yeah, I try, man. I try to be the best husband I can be. There is no such thing as balance. I will say that. Especially as like with influencing and things like that, specifically as a winter content creator or whatever. Like I have a window and the window has started, and from right now until like April, it starts really slowing down in April, but there's still snow, so I still go ride and make content for that, but it slows down. My days get shorter, things like that. But from now until February, it is on. And so you know, it's long days, it's long edits, I travel, all the type of stuff, but I get to make up for it in the summertime. So like I'm very available in the summer. I get to be at home. I still work my butt off, but I'm still around my family every day in the summer. I get to do a lot more. So it's a give and take, you know. Summers are awesome, winters I work really hard. So sorry, I meant burn step-ons. I like the clue bindings for sure because they still have straps and you can use whatever boot you want. It's so nice. Both step-in systems, they work. Both of the step-in systems are fast, they work, but clues you also step forward into where Burtons you step backwards into, so clues feel more fluid. When you go boarding, how long do you usually stay on the mountain? Do you go the whole day? The other day I was having an off day and only got 3 runs in and was pissed and I didn't stay long. Dawson, that's going to happen. As you snowboard more, guys, and you get better at snowboarding, sometimes you show up and you're just not vibing it. And if you live far away, it sucks because you drove a long way to get to the mountain. But I don't like the saying, and it's hard because I get it. Most people only get 5 days on the mountain. But you can never have a bad day on the mountain. I don't believe that. I think you can have really bad days on the mountain. I had one the second day of the season. It was a disaster day. Things just kept going wrong. And I was just like, all right, I'm out of here. Like, I am not going to force myself to be out here as everything keeps like just exploding. So it depends on what's happening. If it's a rad day, if I want to ride park heavy, I'm just going to go until I'm exhausted and like my body will tell me when I'm done riding. Right now in early season, I'll probably get 5-6 laps and then be like, okay, I'm good. Like it's like what early season, I like to film like a bunch of how-to videos. I try to film a lot of content that's not just like, look how beautiful this snowboarding is, or like, look at this dream line I got. It's more like, hey, like, here's how to make better toe side turns. Here's how to come out early and be safe. I do a lot of educational content early season because there really isn't much to ride. There is and isn't. I'm more riding those 5-6 laps for making content and getting my legs to be strong, and not so much because it's like, it's sick and I'm working on this stuff. It's almost too dangerous for me to work on things because the runs are so busy. So that was a great question. You know, like Dawson, it is a real thing. You will go out sometimes and just have a bad day. It's okay. Sometimes showing up with intention and knowing that like, okay, I don't want to have a bad day. So I'm going to my plan is to do this, and then like slowly ramp it up. And then if you can get yourself into a flow state, you can eliminate those bad days. So how you doing, Buck? I'm from Brazil. That's so sick. Can't wait to go to Colorado again this year. We are going in February, March. I hope to see you this year in Breck and other mountains, dude. It could happen. I'm around. I'm not planning a Banff trip. I have Red Mountain in Canada is where I'll be in Canada this year for all the Canadians out there. But if you want to come to that camp, everyone's welcome. Skiers, snowboarders, snowgoers. Come on. Why can't I get this link? There we go. Here's the link to come to my all-inclusive adult experience. You got to be an adult. You can be a skier. You can be a snowboarder. We're just going to go hang out, take laps, eat some food together, get some beers. It's going to be a great time. Only did 5 runs at Keystone Sunday. The Marm was chaotic with how busy it was. Yeah. The weekend, early season gets wild. If you French fry when you're supposed to pizza, you're going to have a bad day. Absolutely. Keystone is the most open right now, but Winter Park had a good variety and a lot of lifts open. Just ordered some Buckhouse wax stickers. Need it soon as I prep my board for the season. Heck yeah, Jason, you rock, dude. The right now I only have 2 bars. The other ones are all getting poured and shipped. That's why they're available for pre-order right now. But the wax is coming. I've been working on that all summer long, guys. The wind on the Continental Divide is crazy right now. It is always windy up there. Same, as long as I can get 2 miles for every hour I drive to the mountain, I'm super happy. I love it. Do I still interact with Ski Patrol after the school? Yeah, literally the guy that took my pass, his name is Dave P. He's the raddest dude. It was just a bad situation. He was also being told to do something, and he was new to the job, following orders, types of things like that. Yeah, it was a really wild situation, but that situation has changed that experience. Like, mountain safety does not act like that anymore, which is really rad. Winter Park has a chairlift that you can lap the park with. It has 2 chairlifts at the base going up. I think they're going to run their platter this weekend and their magic carpet for beginners. If you are a beginner, Winter Park will have a beginner section for you. So Winter Park's they're looking good. They definitely got a lot of terrain open. What's your best memory snowboarding? Oh, ZY asking the hard question. I have so many good memories with snowboarding. It's one of the things I love most about snowboarding. You know, capturing these memories, and especially with the fact that I film everything. You know, I get to relive a lot of my memories, which is really cool. Like, I just shared a video of Roman, a short of me and Roman riding Breck at the end of last season. And like, I forgot how fun that day was, and like to do a line through the park with my son, and like how sick that memory is, or like the memory of taking Roman to Big Snow for the first time, or like Bristol chucking a snowball at the A Basin Worker, or just like my whole family going to ski Granby Ranch, to riding Alaska with my boys, like doing the powder cat, and like doing our first turns in Alaska where a powder cat. Actually, that was one of our first turns in Alaska, but like I remember getting out of the snowcat in Alaska being like, dude, we just step into a whole new world. This is insane. And absolutely just being like breathtaking, and just getting to rip with the ski doc and Cody and Derek and Chris James. To every single year, my snowboard camp is like jam-packed with unbelievable memories of people learning their first tricks, hitting their first jumps, like coming as like amateurs and just filling their brains with all of the proper information for snowboarding, and then they have so much more confidence to go out and rip. So I don't know if I could truly pick one snowboard memory. But I will say I'm very thankful that I get to share the memories with you guys. Do you want your kids to be pro skiers or snowboarders? Not really. Not with people throwing 2160s or whatever they are. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But I'm a big, and just like snowboarding is my dream. It's the thing I love most, but I definitely don't push Roman into anything. I try to let him pick his passions and support him there. You should go to snowboarding at Big Sky Mountain in December 6th through the 7th. Jessica, that would be sick. I got invited to Big Sky. I got to work out the details with my wife because I got invited on this trip with Gilson, but it's over my wife's birthday, so I got to pick my battles. Favorite memory of snowboarding is winter camp. Absolutely, Andrew. You and your brother, that was the Kiwis setting it. That was so fun. Is Copper Mountain decent early season? It's icy. Day job. They do have a fun hike park, which is good. I know December. I'll be in Alaska the 8th through the 12th. And I got something pretty big going down on the 5th in December. So you guys will hear more about that later. You have a really great life if you have so many memories about your job and snowboarding. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, I've worked and continue to work an ungodly amount to have a great life and to get to do what I love for a living. So I encourage anyone to chase their dreams and to go for it. Just know that it is to chase your dreams. It's an ungodly amount of work. I watched your Amazon board test on my TV. That's sick. I need to do the Temu snowboard now. Should probably look into that. Random question though. Our thoughts on Box Jam. It'll be happening at Winter Park. I'd like to participate, but would love some insight. I've never done it, but rail jams are fun. A lot of them are nowadays are just gear tosses. So you don't have to be the best shredder. You just go out and try your hardest. And if you're having a good time and you're learning something new, they're gonna throw you a pair of goggles or gloves or anything like that. My wife just made me a deal about that trip. Eldora is a great early season fun time. But yeah, just show up with the intention of having fun, not the intention of winning, and you'll really enjoy a rail jam. Are you going to the new but old mountain in Colorado? The Charcura? That mountain was rad. I might be going back there. Those dudes rock. It's just so far away. Roman really enjoyed that mountain though. I definitely should bust out the plastic kid board in my backyard for sure. How do you deal with high altitude for the first time in Colorado? I made a video on that. I'm gonna pull it up. Give me a second. Tips for dealing with altitude on ski trips. I actually recently reshared this on TikTok. I've been sharing a lot of old content on TikTok too, which is cool. There's a link right there to deal with old altitude or deal with altitude. I went snowboarding in Houston, Texas at ski grant. It's Texas Ski Ranch. Is that what it's called? A Texas Ski Ranch on the M snow they had. They don't do it anymore, but they definitely did. On TikTok, you sent me emoji when I said Red Lodge, Montana in one of your stories. That heck yeah. I try my best to reply to you guys. I get a lot of comments and messages. So a lot of my replies are just emojis like sick or yeah. But on that note, guys, we've been live for an hour. I do these live streams for about an hour unless they're absolutely popping off. I got to wake up really early, get on the phone with Clue. We got to talk strategies, things like that. So, guys, thank you so much for listening, watching, supporting, commenting, buying Evolution stickers, coming to my camps, getting better at snowboarding. You guys are all incredible. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to snag an Evolution sticker linked in the description. I'm shipping those out tomorrow. And snow 7 inches in Houston. Heck yeah. I appreciate you guys. I got more videos dropping tomorrow daily through the winter on the long form and on the short form. We're grinding. Thanks for watching. Keep evolving. See you guys tomorrow.